The flapper, a fashionable young woman intent on enjoying herself and flaunting conventional standards of behavior. Flappers were considered to be women whose attitude of rupture towards tradition catalyzed a redefinition of womanhood in the 1920s. However, there were those who had a more negative feeling towards them. They were thought as being incapable of making serious commitment to the cultivation of a family. They were claimed as being selfish hedonists who were not visionaries of unattainable sexual freedom, but rather conformists who copied ideas, styles, and manners from the media. Though the flapper can have both a negative and positive stand, she transformed American culture as she redefined the role of women in American society, whether it be for the sexual openness she acquired for all women or the increased objectification and prejudice she caused with her disobedience. Flappers were resolute to embody sensuality, indifference towards the status quo, and utter autonomy from men. In a world wherein women had always been reliant on males, these were seen as a deviation from righteousness and morality by their elders, who disliked the youth's newly acquired and, according to them, immoral liberty. This attitude of indifference was also opposed by schools and colleges, which considered them to be irresponsible and thought flappers were undermining the view of women and girls in society rather than building it. Some even said that there will be no room in their institution for the frivolous flapper. They said they were fixing the most rigid standards to exclude all those who were not well prepared and who were disinclined to take their education seriously. This confirmed that flappers were labeled as pleasure seekers who indulged themselves, as well as a petty and neonate culture of entertainment and distraction from the hardships of the antecedent war. Flappers were women who, due to the immediate past war, developed a philosophy, along with men, of enjoying life at the present moment. As women entered the workforce during World War I, they acquired labor jobs, which in the past times were only reserved to the male sex. Along with these new attained responsibilities and the recent proclamation of the 19th Amendment, which granted women the right to vote, American females felt much more authoritative and capable of achieving greatness than ever before. This feeling led to the figure of the flapper, which portrayed herself as a rebellious character, unruly and wild. But was she truly confronting social custom with a commitment to emancipate American women from the restraint of tradition? Or was the flapper a mere shadow of a nation that was turning itself and its people into spectators of the void entertainment and the big screen? People who were not longer people, but became numb consumers of the media and bystanders of a nation that was falling into pieces and entering into the Great Depression. Whatever the flapper's real intent was, it ended with the commencement of the Great Depression. She died out, proving to be a transient character. However, throughout the following years, she was remembered for the great impact she had on the fashion industry as well as in women and all the generations of Americans to come.